Hey guys, welcome to the YouTube channel Advocated. Today we're going to do a playthrough of the new DLC for KCD2 named The Legacy of the Forge. I'm actually really excited to play this. I got about 400 hours into the game. I've beaten the game on hardcore as well with all negative perks enabled. So to say the least, I definitely enjoyed this game. So let's actually see where this is on the map. Okay, so we're going over here. Let's go ahead and put a little marker. Where's the horse at? By the way, I'm also looking like this right now. You know, just something a little bit classy, fancy. Because we're in the upper classes. Let me show you what I mean by that. So, yeah, the groschen, we got it over here. We could eat unlimited bread and sweets for quite a while. Let's see. But yeah, I haven't really looked into the DLC too much. All I know is that, of course, there's a forge. You get to own something, and you get to upgrade it. But the update was like 38 gigabytes, so it's got to be a lot more than that, or at least just a lot of content. So, nah, never that. Maybe. Let's see. Almost there.
Easy.
Nice and slow.
Nice and slow.
Alright.
Whoa.
Damn. Yeah, this is a bit run down. Alright, how do we get in here?
This place seems familiar.
Yep. Okay.
Henry, look. I spent the happiest years of my life in this forge. It's such a shame to see the old place just left like that to... Henry! Stop that.
Nah, Henry does what he wants.
Come on.
You don't even know
Go to the
yet.
market.
Looking for something, lad?
I was just...
You won't find nothing here no more. Best move along.
I don't know about that now.
Forgive me. It's just that... I remember this forge from my childhood. When I was a boy, my pa, Martin, brought me here.
Wait, Martin? My husband had an apprentice called Martin. That was your pa?
I don't know. We can't go that route. We'll go...
He was my stepfather, but he raised me as his own.
That doesn't surprise me. Even as a lad, I could tell his heart was in the right place. How's he doing?
Unfortunately, he died.
I'm sorry to hear that. My God, Martin's adult son? Time really does fly.
He told me back then he spent the best years of his life here.
Bro, the
Oh, yeah.
outfit.
Those were good times.
Straight
sure
drip.
enough. What's your name, lad?
Henry.
I'm Magdalene. It's a pleasure, Henry. Care to come inside for a chat? I've a fresh pot of soup on the stove if you're hungry.
Yeah, I'd be a fool to refuse.
I can't refuse an offer like that.
Glad to hear it. Come with me then.
Let's see what's happening.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, we need reputation. We're a little,
Back when your pa used
little bit
to
hated in
here,
these parts, to
my
say the
Scottish
least.
forge was the finest in Kuttenberg.
It's the reason we
Only
got
then
30k
after he
groschen.
fell ill and I lost him. Everything's been downhill since then. His apprentices left and the blacksmiths guild couldn't decide who to assign the forge to. Before they could make a decision, the forge's attic burnt down. I was visiting my sister in Visokar at the time. She's with the Lord now too, poor thing. I was left here all alone, on jointure. This room is the only one that stayed unscathed for the most part.
Did Martin really not want to take over his own forge?
He was just a lad at the time, and taking over a forge is no easy feat. The guild has its own rules and who to assign it to.
How did the forge's attic burn down?
How do you think? Someone set it ablaze. Hard to say if it was just some brats or those good-for-nothings from the hole. That's the watering hole next door. But it doesn't matter now, they never caught anyone. All that came of it is that nobody's wanted the forge for 20 years. But look at me rambling on. I'm sure you're not interested in the rantings of some old crone.
Nah. If they had issues back then over some beef, I guarantee someone's gonna attack me when I started building it up. Please. I'm interested.
It's kind of you to say that. I keep trying to explain to the guild that it's not a lost cause. We just need someone who will bring this place back up. But it's like talking to a stone wall year after year. The guildmasters are too worried about their own business to listen to me. But I'm convinced if we were to find a talented blacksmith, the workshop could be as beautiful as a chapel, like when my old Skoda used to run it.
Yeah, please. You're looking at a
I could be that
blacksmith.
blacksmith?
You're a blacksmith? Like your pa? Christ, of course you are. I should have known. It only makes sense after all.
I can get my hands on some coin. And you're right. Such a famous forge shouldn't be left to fall by the wayside.
If you were to take it over, that would be wonderful. Only you'll have to talk to the guild about it first. They make the rules.
The guild listens to me.
The elder has the most common sense
They'll come
when it
to
comes
learn.
this place. He might be able to help. He has an armourer's workshop in the town hall quarter. Hopefully he'll hear you out. But be warned. From what I know, the guild is careful not to let anyone that isn't from a blacksmithing family into their ranks. So don't mention Martin wasn't your birth father. It would only hurt your chances.
Thanks for the tip. I won't say a word. Thanks for the soup.
Good luck to you, Henry.
It seems like we might need it. Alright. Let's mark this up. Looking at right here. Is this still the front of it? No way. Dang. Oh yeah, this has got some real potential. And there's this, okay. Is this the burnt down part? Okay, it won't let us access that. Okay, we got some, we clean up here, okay. Chicken coop, okay. Garden. Outhouse, okay. Yeah, we could definitely work with that. Must be an outside smithing area. Yeah, it's gotta be. Alright. Let's go talk to this wannabe blacksmith family. Let them know there's a new sheriff in town. You know, I'm curious. How many hours have y'all watching? How many hours have you put into this game?
Easy.
Comment below, because I'm actually curious if
Nice and slow.
if my playtime even compares to some of y'all. Alright, take this turn here. Alright. Looking like we're here. Almost slammed in her, but it's alright. Right? Yeah, poor housewife.
Bless you, sir.
Hey, she blessed me. Let's go.
I reckon I'll have a look.
Oh, this
I'll be
guy.
with you in just a moment.
Interesting.
Master Bushek,
Aye?
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm interested in Master Skoda's old burnt-down forge. I spoke to his widow, Magdalena, about it.
For Christ's sake. She didn't pull you in off the street, did she? The mad old crone?
Well, more or less.
Old age must be sad. All I can tell you about the forge is the same thing I tell Magdalena when she bothers me about it. Even getting the building back into its original state would mean pouring a fortune into it.
I'd take care of the money.
Aye, but only a member of the Kuttenberg Blacksmiths Guild can work the trade around here. And you're not a member.
Could I join the guild?
It's not that simple. The Guild is a private society made up of Kuttenberg burghers, and the other masters aren't too trusting when it comes to outsiders. So I reckon they won't be too keen on the idea.
How could I convince them?
Obviously.
Hard to say. But maybe you'll make a good impression. But first, you'll be required to meet 3 conditions.
Which are?
First, you have to come from a respectable family. Second, you have to have blacksmithing experience.
Okay.
Third, you'll have to compete the guild's trial. Tell me, blacksmith, what sort of family do you come from? And what's your work experience?
I don't think we could go with that first option. It's a little wild. I found it was a blacksmith. Curious if we put
As far as
that.
experience, I helped at my father's forge. We made a sword for Sir Radzig Cobbler of Dvorets together.
Kobila, eh? The royal hetman. Is there any way for you to prove it?
I have the sword here. Would you like to see it?
No need. I'll trust you. But if the other masters happen to ask, be ready for anything.
Oh yeah, we're ready.
I'm Radzig Cobbler's bastard.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Okay. Oh, we're gonna send it again.
Really?
Forget it.
I'm the bastard son of Radzig Cobbler of Dvorets.
Henry, if you really want to join the guild, think about what you're saying. You have to come from a respectable blacksmith family. So next time, think long and hard about what you're going to tell me, all right?
Oh, we gotta talk respect lost. Nice.
About the guild trial.
Yes?
Perfect.
Not only do I come from a respectable family, but a blacksmith's family too. You probably knew my father.
Oh? Where would I know him from?
From here. His name was Martin, and he used to be old Skoda's apprentice.
Wait. Martin? Your pa is Frisky Martin?
Frisky?
Aye, of course, Frisky. We used to call him that because, well, that doesn't matter. How's he doing these days?
I'm afraid he's no longer with us. He was killed during the raid on Skalitz.
Christ. I'm very sorry to hear that. When I knew him, he seemed like a good bloke, and quite a talented swordsmith. Some of the masters were good friends of his. They were the same age at that time. To tell you the truth, that will likely affect your chances as a contender. As Frisky's son, you'll have a great
Let's
opportunity
go.
to make an impression. So you'd better make the most of it. It seems answering
Yeah,
questions
let's
about
do
your
it.
family and experience won't give you trouble. Now for the most important part.
Okay.
Are you ready for the guild trial?
What does the guild trial involve?
The guild trial
Smithing.
consists of a verbal exam and a practical exam. First, you'll have to answer a few tricky questions from my colleagues. And after that, you'll forge a sword to the best of your abilities right before their eyes.
Okay,
Of course,
easy.
the trial comes at a small fee for each try. Well then, Do you feel up to it?
Obviously, let's do it.
I'm ready.
Great. But I'm afraid we're not. It will take some time to get things ready. We'll meet tomorrow at noon below the astronomical clock on the square. I'll take you to the Guild Forge, where the trial will take place. I should also mention there will be a verbal exam. And if you can read, I have an excellent handbook here. It's called On Blacksmithing. And it contains all the basics my colleagues may test you on. I'd be happy to sell it to you for a small fee. And one more thing. If you'd like, you can wait for the trial here. Just say the word.
That's awesome.
I'd like to buy
Let's
the
buy it.
handbook.
Here it is. Enjoy your studies.
Why was Magdalena bothering you about the smithy?
She's used to sticking her nose into everything. Even guild matters that aren't her concern. Old Skoda, may the Lord grant him eternal rest, always tolerated it. She probably doesn't want to live out her years in her ruin. And I understand that. On the other hand, it was her choice. We offered her a cottage elsewhere, but she wouldn't hear of it. Said that was her home.
Why did they call Martin Frisky?
Truth be told, I don't know. Master Skoda came up with it, and it just stuck. He probably called him that because Martin was always hopping around, full of ideas, and never hesitated to act on them, whatever sort of ideas they may have been. We weren't terribly close, what with the age difference. But Martin had a bright future ahead of him. That much was clear to everyone in the guild. He could have become one of us one day. But for whatever reason, he chose another path.
Tell me a bit about yourself, Master Bushek.
I'm not that interesting. Not much worth telling, really. They call me Bushek the Elder, because my son's taken up the armorer's trade as well. Though he's moved to Prague now. I've been in the guild nearly 30 years. I've seen it rise and falter, and constant feuds between the masters. If I've learned anything in that time, it's that there's an answer to every question, and a cure for every pain. I try to live by that.
What exactly happened with the fire at Skoda?
Yeah, we need to figure out what happened.
That was a tangled affair. I still can't quite make sense of it. Fires can start on their own sometimes, from the weather and such. But it had been rainy for days. Widow Magdalena was out of town, staying with her sister, I think. So the place wasn't being watched, and no one saw anything. Naturally, the city watch looked into it as suspected arson. But they never found the culprit. I don't even remember anyone pointing fingers.
Please.
In the end, it was written off as an unfortunate accident.
Just gotta hit the underground tunnels and you're safe.
I'd like to know
Easy.
more about old Skoda.
He was a true master, trained in the Empire and in Italy, and always sought to improve. He was known for his versatility. He forged swords, armor, even ornamental grills for buildings. Besides making top-quality work, he also handled relations between the guild and the town. They'd never been better. Sadly, he fell ill and passed away far too soon. We lost a great man.
Alright, let's wait for
I'd
the
like
trial.
to wait here for the trial.
Very well then. We have plenty of room.
Cool.
Should we get going?
I believe it's high time. Don't even bother looking at that old clock of ours. It's been stuck for 30 years. It seems all the other masters are looking forward to what Frisky's son can do.
Let's do it. Let's roll.
Better make a good impression.
Oh yeah.
Now, the guild forge is
I wish you could buy out the city here, honestly. I would have done that.
Did you get a chance to study the handbook?
Of course.
Mind if I test your knowledge a bit along the way?
Whoa.
What's the final step before a workpiece is finished?
Careful.
Quenching, of course.
Easy.
Excellent.
Okay.
A workpiece has to be quenched and cooled for it to become hardened. I have one more question. First part's a good sign for forging.
Yes, they're a good sign.
I'm afraid not. It was a trick question. If sparks fly while you're hammering, it's a good sign. Whereas if you're heating the workpiece, it's a bad one. You didn't know that one?
I'm sorry.
I reckon it wouldn't hurt to take another peek in the handbook before the trial. Good blacksmiths should never stop learning.
Shame
That
on
too
you.
is important to our
Leave
guild.
now.
I
before
have a
make-
number of designs in my armor smithy that I collected on my travels throughout the kingdom. It's quite a unique collection. And the best part is, I'm happy to share it with others. Stop by any time. Learn to make something new. Your customers will surely appreciate it.
Huh.
But let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Does that mean new weapons? I mean, what do you mean by that?
Just a little further now.
Yeah, we might have to pull back up, see what he's got for sale. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, it makes sense if they add some new weapons to the forge. Let me actually see. I can show you guys real quick what so I'm level 26. Of course, here are my stats. Go ahead and show you my secondary skills, combat. I mean, I try to play with everything, honestly. And yeah, we're gonna get there, guys. Not too many people like me, but we can fix that, maybe. So yeah, on this build I have 57 hours. Whew. No, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, things happen. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Things happen. No one's gonna say anything? Okay. Where are we going?
Henry, are you ready?
You already know that.
Ready? We can begin.
Honored friends, masters of the Blacksmiths Guild, let me introduce the newest adept of the Master's Trial, Henry of Skalitz.
So, this is old Frisky's lad. I can hardly believe it.
Aber I do not see much of a resemblance.
Vielleicht ein wenig.
I do not see it.
Aye, aye. Frisky here, Frisky there. All that talk about not taking in outsiders, and now you've gone and flipped it all around. Martin was a good bloke and an excellent swordsmith. If Henry here is anything like him, he'd be a welcome addition to the guild.
Genau,
Alright.
genau.
Look, I didn't know this Frisky fella of yours. I'm more interested to see what the lad can do than who his pa was.
We'll see what he can do shortly. Just to be clear, let me repeat what the trial entails. In the first part, the verbal examination, he will receive 3 questions. He must answer all 3 of them correctly in order to pass.
I swear, if
He
I get
makes
one
a
wrong,
single mistake, this part of the exam is considered failed, and he won't get a chance to correct himself. After the verbal examination comes the practical one,
okay.
where our adept skills will be tested.
And if he is successful, he'll become one of us.
Let's begin with the first part of the trial. Who would like to ask Henry the first question?
How about
Of course, this
why
guy.
do blacksmiths whistle while they work?
To keep rhythm.
That's correct.
At least that.
Let's move on to the second.
I'd like to ask Henry if sparks while forging are a good or bad sign.
I'm glad I asked.
When you're hammering the piece, it's a good sign. But when you're heating it up, it's a bad one.
That's right.
I knew you wouldn't be fooled.
Last question.
Tell me, mein Anhänger, what is the Farbe of a correct heated workpiece?
Okay. Give me some slack here. It's It's been a little while. It's been a little while since I played this game, since the DLC dropped, but it's gotta be yellow. That bright yellow.
Straw yellow.
Correct?
Let's go!
You answered all 3 questions correctly. Now, just to complete the practical exam, Henry.
Okay,
Your
okay.
task
Bring it.
will be to forge a guild sword
Easy.
right in front of our eyes. Here's the design for it, as well as the materials. I'm sure you know what to do with them.
Viel Glück. Let's see what you can do, young Frisky. Let's see, then.
Alright.
Take a look at that.
What do they want me to build? Is it?
See, then.
Get up.
Is that what they want me to build? Ain't no way. Yeah, it is. Okay. Say less.
Komm schön.
Here we go. So many hours. I remember it's like PTSD. I'm curious, what weapon do y'all use? Y'all running with the heavy? Or some of y'all running the bow out here? I will say the crossbow is pretty fun to use. I definitely enjoy that.
Nothing special so far. Jetzt vorsichtig. Stärker. Just like Martin.
I don't know why I held it for so long. Alright, let's go ahead
Great work,
and...
Henry.
Right. Perfect.
What's next?
Konzentrieren.
Almost done. Alright. Oh.
Looks like the lad has a
Oh, that was perfect. Alright, sweet. Go ahead, throw it in there one more time. Throw it in the water. Let's see what they say. Cool, cool. Alright.
Let's see then.
Alright. Yeah, check it out. I mean, the price is pretty solid. I received a lockpick. Okay.
All done.
Let's see what you made.
Yeah, what do you gotta say? Best thing you've ever touched. Yeah, look at that smile.
My. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. Fantastic work, Henry. This sword is a piece of art. I'm glad you didn't disappoint. Honored friends, masters of the Blacksmith's Guild, Henry of Skalitz has successfully completed the trial.
Of
Let
course.
us head to the guild hall for the acceptance ceremony.
Let's go, Master of the Blacksmith's Guild.
After successfully fulfilling all requirements, I'm proud to announce
New dice game, let's
our
go.
guild has grown by a new member.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Approach
What's in the bag?
Henry of Skalitz. Kneel. Swear for the first time on your honor and by God Almighty that you will defend the interests of the Blacksmiths Guild of Kuttenberg.
I swear.
Let's go.
Swear for the second time that you will protect all secrets entrusted to you by the guild.
I swear.
and swear for the third time that you will always act honestly and God-fearingly to spread the esteem of our guild among the people.
I swear.
I swear.
Now hang your guild sword next to those of the other masters. Now
What's
just the
it
final
going
step.
to be?
Hang it up.
It's actually pretty cool. I guess we gotta rock with these guys now. I won't mess with their shops. No more stealing from the blacksmiths,
Welcome to the
alright?
guild, Henry. It's now up
I
to
swear.
you to say a few words.
Ooh.
This is just the beginning. I will become your leader.
You what?
Yeah.
I'm not only a great blacksmith, but a warrior, too. Not to mention a nobleman.
You're a noble? From what family?
From,
Stop with the gloating, would ya? You've barely hung up your sword and you're already trying to lecture us.
Let's move on, shall we? Yes, from this day forward, Henry is to take over Skoda's forge and repair it.
Nah, I'm definitely
He
taking
therefore
over, though.
requires the right to use it
No learn the
with
hard way.
one obligation, and that is the accommodation of the widow Magdalena. The guild rents her jointure after the death of her husband. That will be your responsibility now, Henry.
That
Easy.
won't be for much longer anyway.
No, I'm a
she's a
helper.
kind woman. I'll be happy to help her.
We'll see about that once she goes poking her nose into everything at the forge.
It sounds like you have your work cut out for you, Henry. But like all hard work, the results will surely be worth it. The
Okay.
ceremony is now over.
Alright.
Forge
Just
awaits,
finished
lad.
sorting out the shipments.
Prestige shows you're standing in the guild and raising lost new equipment upgrades for your forge and increase making special guild missions that appear on your map each day. Interesting.
I'll be with you.
And what are we gonna do about the gold plate?
Very interesting. What's going on? I might just... I kinda gotta try something.
What are you still waiting for?
Where is it? Just gotta excuse myself real quick. Gotta make sure my accuracy is still, you know, on point. We'll just edit that out. Uh-oh. They're coming in the building. We gotta go. Oh, shit. I hear that they are. Alright, let's go, 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 let's go.
Careful.
They don't even know.
Good day to you.
Yeah, good day to you too, man. Alright. Now that we made it out of that mess,
Get away with that weapon.
put that away. Alright, so... that done. Let's go talk to her. But I go bless her up. Alright.
Watch where you're riding, arsehole. Are you blind?
No, I'm not. Jeez, man. They make this harder to ride or something? Hear ye, hear ye.
Slow down, idiot!
Also, I'm curious for y'all watching. Out of all the completions, what percentage are you complete with all of them? I think I'm about 60%. It might be lower now that they've added a few more achievements for the DLC, but We'll get back up there. And maybe I'll attempt 100% completing the game as well, getting all the achievements.
Don't you know how to keep your horse?
Alright. Alright. We gotta switch it up now. Can't be wearing this outfit. Let's see. No more of that. We'll keep the rest. Where's she at? Okay. Interesting room. Whoa. What is she living in? This is quite... Okay, can't open that. Let's see. Nothing's going on over there. Where's... Okay.
Good news. I gained the right to use the forge.
Wonderful. Finally, we can make some progress here. I'm just worried that once you see the mess inside, you'll turn on your heel and run.
Nah.
Why would I run?
I'm just joking. But make no mistake, you're in for some hard work. The
Easy.
house will have to be cleared out first before you can do anything else. The forge, as well as the floor above. Clear the rubble, put it in sacks, take it outside to the wagon, pick up the things laying around, sweep the floors.
Easy.
There's much to do, and I'm afraid I won't be of much help. My back isn't what it used to be. One bad move and I'll stay hunched over like an old crone.
I'm sure I can manage.
I hope so. Looks like you have
Awesome.
some strong hands and that you're not all thumbs. But first you'll have to get inside. The entrance from the street is blocked. A beam collapsed.
I'll figure it out.
Alright. You know what? We'll get this started in episode 2. So, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're new. And catch y'all in the second episode.